So what we have here is the Sakai website. This is the learning management system that is used within Providence College. Now, this site, as of right now, says unpublished. By the time this video is up, this will not be here anymore. It's just letting me know that it's not online as of yet. I am currently running this in what is called student mode. So you should be seeing the same thing that I am displaying right here. So the first one's the overview. The overview is just it's that clip from the syllabus, what my office hours are, and also tells you what the schedule is right here in case you need to take a look at it pretty quick. Two important things here is if you click this button right here, you'll be able to download the syllabus if you don't have it already. And the other is if we click on this link right here, this brings us to the virtual desktop for Providence College. So you will be able to log on and use the Excel version that is on the PC. So this gives you all the things about how you use the virtual desktop. I will leave that to you to read at your own leisure. And this is actually within the ihelpprovidence.edu. So actually, if we just go to their iHelp webpage, and we can come down here in their resources, you go to software, and you go to students. It brings you down here. You can get Adobe, if you want a professional version of Acrobat and whatnot, but you can go right here to get Office, and for no cost you get Microsoft 365, which will give you all of Office. I don't think it gives you, what is the name of the database program? Access. But it gives you Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and as long as you're an active student, you will have that software. Okay, so let's go back to Sakai. Okay, and so that's their announcements. Whenever I communicate with you, I will send announcements through Sakai. And so it will send to everybody, and that's the way that I will email the entire class. About the instructor, this is just my standard bio, and that's actually sort of what I look like if I was in South Park. The Lessons tab. This will be important. We'll have a lot of stuff in here. And this is where instructional material will be. So this video that you're watching right now is going to be in this first class. If I open that right now, it's kind of empty because I haven't uploaded them. I do have some other things in here. One is general, and this just talks about graph formatting, proper ways to make graphs. We have a folder on Tableau, and this is actually some videos put together by Dr. John Jackson at Providence College, and it's just working through an introduction to Tableau. Pivot tables, I have a couple of videos here just on how to work with pivot tables if you haven't worked with them before or don't remember, including this is the file that I play with, so you can follow along with these and they will be helpful. And then all of these chapters here. Each of these chapters will have different information in it. Let's go to chapter 3. And basically what I have here is all the examples that we will do in class, all the things that we'll work on together. I actually already have videos for them because I've had to teach this class before online. So I have these videos here. These are extra reference. This is not something that you're going to have to look through. But if after class you're like, oh, I don't remember how to do this, what should I do? You can go into any of these and look up and go, hey, I can just grab and watch these videos. Now, especially if you look at this one here, you're like, wow, there's 4 or 5 videos on just this one thing, because this is all just on cleaning the data. You will notice with my videos, none of them are ever longer than 15 minutes. I actually specifically use a program that limits you to 15 minutes. There's a whole bunch of research when it comes to videos. People don't want to watch, or you lose their attention after 8 to 12 minutes. So these videos are kind of in bite-sized chunks. So this information will be there. Here's the problems that we're going to work in chapter 2, which is the stuff for the first week. And I will actually probably have those, once again, there's nothing in here visible, but I will have that within this here, so they'll be in 2 different places just because this first class is going to be asynchronous. So the assignments tab, this will show you all the assignments that are due. Now typically I have all of the assignments just open from the beginning so you can take a look at them. They do have their due dates on there. One thing you will notice though is it's missing any of the group assignments, because the group assignments will not show up until you join or are assigned a group. We'll take care of that a little bit later. Go to the grade book here. I do everything in Sakai, so all your grades will be here, so at any point during the semester you can look and see how you are doing. So the rest of these icons don't really use messages. If you go to calendar, the calendar will show you what is due. So let's move this up to... Oh yes, because it is a 7 p.m. thing. That's the one thing with working in the night classes. Your default will be up a little bit longer, but you can always look at this calendar and see when your things are due. The resources folder, this is just where all of my stuff is put. You don't really have to worry about this because I do link it up into lessons, so everything will be there. It's a little bit easier to get from lessons. Roster, this just shows you who is in the class. Library resources, this is just stuff that you can go and grab stuff from the library. Same thing with help. Site info, contact help. None of this stuff that you have to worry about. So we're really, from overview to gradebook, that is really the meat of what we're going to be doing in this class. All right, and with that, that is all of our introductory material. That's how we're going to run the class. That's how we're going to grade the class. That's how we're going to use Sakai. And so with this, if you have any other questions on this, please let me know now. You can ask me in the second week. But after this, we're actually going to start down with that introductory Chapter 2 material. So I'm going to leave that to you. Please start going through the Chapter 2 material, and we'll talk again later.